Minky is MYNKY, Cakes, CAKEZ, Atlanta. Custom cakes and more for that special event. IG Minky Cakes Atlanta, or use the text app order line at 678-690-9808. We're going to bring up our next sponsor, and her name is Toya. Bright Smiles by Toya. Book your teeth whitening session now, private sessions or party sessions, and we come to you. Serving the NYC tri state area. That phone number is 646-582-0901. Instagram at Bright Smiles _ by Toya. Email Bright Smiles by Toya. We're going to get to the show in a second, but what we want you guys to do is share. Please share this live. We have Jerrica White, and she has a new joint out that you hear some playing in the background. The beginning of it is called I Don't Know Who You Are, and we're going to be debuting her video for the song. Yes, right here on DJC Radio Global. So without further ado, let's bring in Miss Jerrica White right here on DJC Radio Global. Welcome to the show, Miss White. How you doing?
Thank you. Thank you. I'm good. I do have to correct you though.
Okay, please
It's
do.
it's, it's pronounced Jerrica.
Jerrica. Thank you.
Jerrica. hmm
Okay. So we have Jerrica, not Jerrica, Jerrica. You know, guys, people that are used to the show know I always screw up names, but Jerrica, beautiful name. Thank you for
Thank
correcting me.
you. Thank you.
All right, so now let's break it down like we always do. You are out of the DMV area?
Yes, I am. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia, which is about 20 minutes from DC, 20 minutes from Maryland, the tri-state area.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I don't want to ask the cliche questions, but I have to. It's just some things that you have to ask. Who were some of your influences, and how did you get into music?
Well, my first musical influence was Miss Whitney Houston.
Oh, nice.
That big powerhouse voice, the way she belted. I mean, it was effortless. I've just
Yes,
always been drawn to her. But aside from musically, my first two inspirations were my mom and dad because they
gotcha.
both sing. So they never really got into performing, but
Uh huh.
they would sing around the house as far as a hobby. Both very talented, and that's literally all I've seen all my life.
Nice. What type of genres did you perform before you found which one that you wanted to stick with?
Um, I've always dealt with R&B, outside of
Yeah.
like high school choir, the classical stuff, but my heart's always been with R&B.
Got you. And why is that? What is it about R&B that you like over pop or whatever?
It's so soulful. It's so
Yeah.
soulful. The lyrics, not all R&B songs are love songs, but the
Yes.
majority of them are. Is what I grew up listening to. I have an old soul. I grew up listening to, like when I was 14 years old, I listened to, my good old 90s music, but you could always find me in my bedroom with my turntable and my mama's albums that she
Nice.
told me not to mess with, but I did
Exactly.
anyway.
Yes. Now, how do you feel about the current R&B that we hear on the mainstream radio, which I don't think is R&B. I think it's hip hop. How do you feel about those classifications and what the mainstream is putting out as R&B?
Well, first and foremost, I try to respect every artist. Myself as an artist, I know it's not easy to be one. I respect it, but I can't really get with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's no substance in the lyrics anymore. It's just like very little thought was put into creating the tracks, creating
Yes.
the vocal arrangement. If you listen to some of the stuff from the '70s, those groups, the Temptations, the Tavares, the Emotions, you don't hear that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
You just don't see it. People like Bruno Mars and them, man, they are trying to bring that back,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I'm behind that 100%.
Gotta give him credit definitely because he is a true artist and he displays his artistry well. Um,
Absolutely.
you, but do you know what really pisses me off? And I'm gonna say it. This is not from Jerrica White. This is from DJC Radio Global, DJ Cisco. What pisses me off are the greats that have great voices but choose to make these mediocre songs. And I'm gonna say Chris Brown. Chris Brown's voice is phenomenal,
Yes.
and he's been making hip hop garbage tracks with effects on his voice. And I just want to bring, just want to hear people sing again. Why do you think they're doing that?
I believe they're doing it to stay relevant. They're
Uh,
as the years go by, the '60s had their own music, the '70s, the '80s, but it's like they just Beyonce too. I love her to
yeah,
death, but Beyonce too. Everybody knows her voice is
yeah,
phenomenal,
yes,
but you know, I just I don't know. I wish she would sing more soulful stuff because the
yeah,
music that's out now, that's all the young kids have to model themselves by. You know
yeah,
what I mean? They don't have the type of music that we used to have.
yes,
And that's lacking. Music in schools, all of that stuff is just lacking. It's needed.
definitely. Today, I was speaking to a friend, and he's from India, and he was saying it's not just American music. He said music across the board, like when he was coming up, compared to what's being made in his culture now, is like mediocre. And he brought up a very good point. He was like, back in the days, you couldn't buy a studio and put it up in your kitchen or your basement or whatever. He said now people are buying all these things, but are not studying and learning how to perfect them. So they're just pushing play and record. I was like, oh, shit, an Indian dude
Absolute. That's
breaking
the
it down.
absolute truth.
He said, break it down. Yeah. So you can hear it in these songs because okay, let's take like a Marvin Gaye song from like back in the days.
Hmm.
You'll hear like a guitar riff in the left speaker. You'll hear a different instrument in the right speaker. You'll hear separation. Now
Hmm.
everything is all coming at you. No
Yes.
substance, no separation, no nothing. What do you think we need to do to change this? Big shout to Ingrid.
Somebody somewhere is going to have to. And I'm not saying that music from the '70s was like the only good music. That's not what
Yeah,
I'm saying. But
comparing
but
it.
it's just we're just way far gone now. Somebody somewhere, Bruno Mars, thank you. It's other
Yeah,
people too, but that's the first person that comes to my mind. We
yeah,
need to give the children of today
yeah,
good music with substance to listen to want to grow up and sing that type of music, to let their kids hear it as they're coming up. Somebody somewhere has to reverse
yes,
the path that music has taken. It's just got to be done some
yes.
way somehow.
I had Patrice Rushen on the show, and she said absolutely what you're saying. She was very humble with everything that she said, and she was just saying that we just got to get back to being a village. We have to get back to
Yes.
teaching the kids and passing the torch and all that stuff. So people that are tuned in, if you have a home studio, if you call yourself a producer or singer or whatever, please do some research and learn a little bit. Just don't put the music out like that. For those of you that just tuned in, we have Jerrica, right?
Jerrica, that's correct.
Yeah.
Jerrica.
We have Jerrica right on, and she's from Dogface Records, distribution, the Orchard, Sony Music, and she has a joint out that's playing in the background, which is hot to death, and it's called "I Don't Know Who You Are," and we're gonna feature that video tonight, right here on DJC Radio Global, and you're gonna be able to see this
Absolutely.
interview on our Roku channel at DJC TV. But right now, we need you guys to share, share, share. We're chopping it up, uh, myself and her, and we're just talking about how music needs to improve the quality of sound. We have talented people out here now. We just need for the production to be stepped up and for them to apply that beautiful voice. Um, Whitney
And
Houston.
if I could say something,
Yeah.
it's okay to sing out loud. It's like all the singers today whisper.
Yes.
They all whisper. Everybody sounds alike.
Yeah, definitely. So we yeah, because they don't like to belt out like whatever. But big shout to radio stations like Heart and Soul at Sirius XM because they're playing real R&B. Big shout to places, stations like WBLS here in New York City because they're playing real R&B, and to all of the other stations across the nation and the world that are supporting real R&B. Dope, dope, dope. Now, with that being said, we're respecting everybody. Like Jerrica said earlier, we respect all the artists, but we just wanted to just uh, come back around to the foundation and how it used to be. Who would you want to collab with now, or
Me, oh
somebody that's
man,
passed away, present, whatever? Who would you want to collab with?
passed away. Whitney Houston.
Okay, yep. He said that. He said that.
One of the first songs I ever, walked around the house singing was "I Believe the Children."
Oh,
All the little girls used to sing that song.
yes.
But currently today, Kiki Wyatt.
Oh my gosh,
I
you
love her.
she can sing.
I'm no Kiki Wyatt now, but I would love to collab with her, and her personality too. She's goofy like me. It would be
Yes,
awesome.
yes, yeah.
Hmm.
Kiki and I was like raised on Kiki, but I became to know Kiki more when she did that reality show.
Mhm.
She was in the reality show. I was like, I didn't know that she can sing like that. You know,
Mhm.
she
Mhm.
can sing her butt off, and she is Cookie. Yeah, she is a super duper talent. Um, what type of genre would you consider your music like? Because I know people have different sounds and different
Mhm.
names. What do you call your music? Because I don't like to hear what the conglomerates call it. What do you in your heart call your music?
R&B.
R&B.
Mhm.
And I'm hearing like a neo soul thing with you going on there. No?
I suppose I'm a creature of habit. I've
Yeah.
always just I'm in R&B. So there might be another genre that I could be categorized into, but my first thing I just R&B. But neo soul, yeah, especially a song like this one that
Yeah,
you're gonna play and
exactly.
grown up music type stuff.
All right, good. So we spoke enough about how the music sound. We spoke about your people that you want to collab with and inspirations. Let's find out what Jerrica White has out and what are you pushing. Tell us all of your catalog if you want, or just tell us what you got out now.
Well, right now I am my EP that's coming out is called Phase Two.
Phase
That's
two.
because this isn't a new endeavor for me. I did it years and years ago, but life happened and I had some responsibilities and some little kitties to raise.
Yes.
So my kitties are raised now, so this is my chance. I get to do it again. I had to give up my dream before, but I get to do it again. So I have, as far as my catalog, I have a lot of songs written. Some of them are in an old little dusty
Mm-hmm.
uh notebook. But right now, my newest song out is this one. I don't know who you are. So this one is my baby. This is the beginning of my new beginning.
Got you. This is your coming back, coming out track.
Absolutely.
All right. So what is this song about?
This song is about a woman in a relationship who has found out that her significant other um, seems to be different than who she, originally thought he was.
Got you.
She found out some things, things came to her by surprise that she would never guess that would happen. And she's fed up. And she is belting and she is, I call it Yale singing.
Mm.
The Yale singing, she's just like, I don't even know who you are anymore. She's fed up.
Yes.
So this song is full of emotion and I'm sure everybody would agree it's filled with emotion.
Now, is this art imitating life? Is this something that you've been through for this one, or
It,
you,
it is.
okay, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I saw you made that face, like, why is he asking me this? I don't want to answer that question, but hey, people want to connect to with you, and there's nothing wrong with it because we've all been through it. You know what I mean?
It's life. We humans.
Exactly.
Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. I could one day be in the position of somebody writing a song about me, something I did to them.
Exactly.
But it
Exactly.
just happens. It's just a moment captured in song. That's all it is.
All right. So do you like usually write songs captured in your past, or how do you get your inspiration to write?
All of my songs are based off personal experiences, but
Wow.
they may not necessarily be my own personal experience. You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
so it may be. I have a song, that I've written. One of my siblings had a verbal conversation with me, and I turned it into a song as a way to help her heal through a certain situation.
Oh,
So there's. I don't think I have any songs that aren't about something real.
beautiful. Beautiful. So do you make dance tunes also, or you stick to ballad type songs? What's your style?
I would, I would do, fast, slow, whatever. It doesn't matter. It just depends on the track. If I am presented with a track that I like, then I'll write to it.
Now I see like there's like a full band instruments going on. Be like behind you there. Where is that?
This is called Audio Logic
Nice.
Studio. This is one of the studios that Dogface uses.
Nice.
Um, it's a home studio,
That's
so
what's up.
we get to do it up down here.
That's what's
So
up. Now, this song that's playing, was it done there?
it was done here.
Wow. So this is some real instruments on this song.
Absolutely. Well, no. Well, the guitar is a live instrument.
Okay, got you.
Everything else was produced, but the guitar is an actual live instrument.
Beautiful. So when when like people hear your name, Jerrica White, what do you want them to think about you? Like, what type of feeling do you want them to get?
I want them to get a sense of peace from me
Mm,
because I consider myself to be a spiritual healer,
mm,
and that's something that I found out about myself throughout the years. I just want them to associate one of my songs with something that with a situation. It helped them to get through a situation. I just want to
that's,
help people. I just want to heal people. I just want the world to hear my music. That's all.
oh, that's beautiful. Well, DJC Radio Global, right here. We're gonna do our part right now. I think we should get to your video, right?
Absolutely.
This is the first time this video is being aired, played anywhere, and it's right here. Thanks to my man Leroy from Dogface Records. He believe in DJC Radio Global, and we're going to play her joint right now. Now, this show is also being broadcast live on our radio station, which is non-visual, just audio. So what I realize is when these videos are playing, there's like a moment of silence. So people, if you want to come over to DJC Radio Global real fast on Facebook, the interview is being pinned to the top of the page, and we're going to get on Jerrica White's song. This is the brand new video seen first right here on DJC Radio Global. And what's the title once again?
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. So I think we should get to it. Big round of applause.
Absolutely.
Jerrica White, I don't know who you are. Video right here on DJC Radio Global.
There's something on my mind. It's time we had a conversation, babe. This thing's been weighing so heavy on me. Where do I begin? I feel so ashamed. Things ain't the same. I can see now what I could not then. Looking back on happy days, I can see now that it was one-sided. One-sided. Oh, better look out for me. Rather be alone than stuck up under your line. I'd rather be alone than stuck up under your line. I'd rather be alone than stuck up under your line. I'd rather be alone than stuck up under your line. I'd rather be alone than stuck up under your line. I'd rather be alone than stuck up under your line. I'd rather be alone than stuck up under your line. I'd rather be alone than stuck up under your line.
Dope video, seen first right here on DJC Radio Global. Absolutely love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
So bottom line is, do not mess with Jerrica White's heart. She will get you beat down. I love it. Video is very professional, well put together. That song is radio ready. Radio ready.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can't wait to hear it and say I was the first to play the video. Yeah, so tell the world how they can get in touch with Miss Jerrica White, and what are you available for?
Well, I am. I can be found on Instagram at Jerrica White Music, and also on Facebook at Jerrica White Music. Right now, I am just focusing on getting my EP out.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. Just trying to get my EP out, get my feet wet, get myself back into this entertainment life.
Got you. So since you took a break and you come back, is there anything different that you see, or the games seem the same to you?
It's different. It's different because social media is very big. It plays a very key role in the entertainment industry nowadays.
Gotcha.
So I got to try to get up on all of that stuff. On Facebook I'm good, but Instagram, that's more so for the younger people. So I'm trying to get in the hang of that. But that's the style of music, of course. Lack of groups. The lack of groups. It's like people afraid to form a group.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty much the same.
Got you. So do you have a name for your EP, and do you have a release date?
The name is called Phase 2.
That's
it's
right.
A 3-song EP.
3 songs.
And they are going to kill me, but I cannot recollect the exact release date. I think I may have heard a couple of different ones, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's July 23rd or 31st. Leroy will probably type it into the comments.
That's cool, but we will definitely spread the word and make sure that it's put out there. I'm very, very anxious because this song right here is well put together. Your voice is beautiful. Leroy said it's coming out July 23rd. Okay. July 23rd, Jerrica White, Phase 2, a 3-song EP will be dropping, and this is one of the signature songs. I don't know who you are, and we just saw that video. We can't wait till it comes out, and I can't wait to hear more from you. The other 2 tracks, are they the same tempo or?
One of them is pretty much the same. Let me see.
Okay.
It may be a little bit faster. It's still pretty much a slow song. It's a sensual song.
Yeah.
And the other one is an mid-tempo song.
Okay.
I call it my go-go love story.
Oh, you go.
I am from the DMV.
Exactly. You gotta have that.
So
go-go.
it's an R&B love song, but it's got a go-go flavor to it.
Beautiful. Now that go-go sound in DC, it's still alive out there, right? Like it's still thriving.
Absolutely.
That's incredible.
Absolutely.
That's so incredible how it's just centered in that area, mostly. And we were exposed to it like a little bit back in the days with the band. I think the band was called EQ or EU, doing the butt from that movie. You remember? We was exposed to it. I was like, yeah, this is dope. And then before them was Chuck Brown, like breaking the news and stuff like that. Yeah.
Man, I miss him. Yes.
I know. And you guys have like a Chuck Brown Day or street out there, don't you? Because
it's somewhere in DC.
yeah, somewhere in DC. Yeah. So Go Music, big up to you guys. Glad you keeping that alive. Also, Jerrica White. Listen, I absolutely love you, and we absolutely love you. And this song is going to be huge. I'm going to send it over to my man at Heart and Soul and see what he feels about it. Dave Dickinson. I always send him music, and there's no way he can deny this song. So let's keep our fingers crossed and just keep promoting and pumping. And something that you just said about Facebook, I don't know why people don't get with Facebook. Facebook is easy. It's so, you know what I mean? Like, we're here talking. We can't do this really like this on Instagram. Instagram, you can't share links. You know, like it was crazy. Like, you have your page. Your Instagram is just for like visual. Like, so I don't know why it's so popular and Facebook isn't. But we're here doing the damn thing, and that's what it's for.
That's right.
Big round of applause to Jerrica White.
And thank you for all of that. I was trying to break in so I could say thank you. Everything you said you're willing to do to send it to whoever you willing to send it to. Yeah. I appreciate every drop of support I get from anywhere. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, he's my inside man to Heart and Soul. So
wow. Okay.
Damn, I'm sorry, Dave. I just said your name live. I'm sorry. But anyway, we're gonna send it, and you can't deny this song, bro. I'm sorry, D. You got to have on your show Sunday Mimosa or something. This is a beautiful song. Please give some shout outs. Every time I have artists on here, they say that their friends got mad at them because they didn't shout them out. So I'm giving you the opportunity not to get yelled at.
Okay, I would like to shout out, of course, Dogface Records, Hulag, Rob Schwartz, Leroy Holden, Sony Orchard. I can't name all the Dogface artists, but you know, all the Dogface artists, my family, my support system, you know, everybody who supports me, I appreciate it. And if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry, it's late.
I got you. I'm gonna help you out with the rest of the Dogface family, some of them. Big shout out to my man Daco. Chocolate Baby is a huge hit.
Absolutely.
Big shout to what's it, Black Dawn, Shine Your Light. Big shout to those guys. And
Nitro Ere, Lithuanian Project.
Okay, see, that's a new one for me.
Trey Alex, Jody J.
Ooh, I see his family's grown over there. We want to thank you so much, Jerrica White, for being on the show. And thank you for allowing this platform to debut your video. And let's just keep it pushing, all right?
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
No problem. God bless. Okay. Talk to you soon. All right. What's good, people? Oh, man, we just had a very talented artist on this show, and her music definitely speaks for itself. And that video that we just saw was I Don't Know Who You Are, dope ass track playing in the background a little bit low. And that was Jerrica White. Big round of applause once again. And I think we're going to end it. This is going to go on our Roku channel in a couple of days. Big shout to everybody out there at www.the Cisco Radio Show or www.wdjc Radio. Guys, if you want an interview, if you want your music played on this licensed radio station, just hit me up. It's just that simple. Call or text 718-915-0349. 718-915-0349. Let's not forget tonight's sponsors. Bright Smiles by Toya and my girl Minky Cakes. Those are tonight's sponsors. Once again, big shout out to Jerrica White, and it's your boy DJ Cisco, bringing you nothing but the best indie artists in the world. We're going to get off this live, and we're going to play a few joints at the radio station. We're going to go for a few more till like 10:30.